I have a scenario I want you to think about. You're currently overseas, you're with your family on a holiday, or you're on a business trip. You're in a foreign country, and maybe they don't speak English. So initially, that's a disadvantage to you. But what about the scenario where civil unrest breaks out? Think about this. There's so much instability in the world at the moment. If you look at the history of, especially countries in Southeast Asia where they've had military coups, civil unrest, breakdown in societies, that type of thing. So put yourself in that scenario. What would you do if all of a sudden gunshots were heard, there was a military takeover, there was a breakdown and a collapse in the government, and all anarchy broke out around you? Now, you're in a 4 or 5 star hotel and you think that's secure, but really is it? But if you make the decision to go from your hotel and you need to get to your embassy, be it you might be an Australian citizen, a US, British, Canadian, whatever nationality you are you aware if you have a diplomatic status such as an embassy or consulate in that actual city? And if so, you have to make your way from the hotel to travel. Now, say that embassy is 1 kilometre or 2 kilometres or 5 kilometres, whatever it is from your hotel. Say, for example, your embassy or consulate is 2 kilometres from your hotel. And not only do you have to get out of the hotel and try to get through the hostile streets, the hostile environments now, but likewise, what happens if you're in a country where one part of the area is of wealth, and right next door there's an area where it's social instability? The geopolitical side is just broken down, such as a disadvantaged neighbourhood or slum type area, such as here. So I put that to you. What would you do? Are you prepared? Do you have like a go kit, like a bug out bag of some type? Are you planning for that type of situation? So one of the things you can do is obviously do your research before you go to countries. Look at the political status, look at the socioeconomic status of that country, look at what are the current trends, what are the current threats. Be prepared, guys. A lot of people these days, especially post-COVID, are going off overseas on these trips. Are they really doing their research? If not, then do your research, because it can break down very, very quickly. One moment, it's all peaceful, you're in a perfect environment, and next, all anarchy breaks out.